Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, November 3rd, 2021. Oh dear, there was a Halloween guest who did not find its way home and unfortunately expired in the sun. Speaking of Halloween friends, over there is still someone celebrating Halloween. Here, cat, have a fish. I do need to discuss with that Halloween friend. Hey, you. Aha. No, don't. Oh, cat is purring again. This is good. Alright, ooh, and I even got some nice boots. Got some nice boots from this Halloween friend wearing still a jack-o'-lantern. That's cool, that's really cool. I mean, I could put on a jack-o'-lantern myself if I would have one. Actually, it's not really a jack-o'-lantern, it's just a carved pumpkin. So it's good that it's not a jack-o'-lantern, because otherwise, oh man, you would have the candle inside. You would have the candle inside of your head, which would, I guess, not be very healthy. Okay, I gave the cat a fish. Let's restock the supply of fish here. Let's have the boots here. Can I leave something else behind? I really need to clean my inventory before I can resume the construction activities. I think I will just cook up the steak up here. Speaking of the steak, I think I need to... Here, cat, have another one. I think I need to breed another cow after this incident next to the volcano. Oh man. I just wanted to have a spooky Halloween, and then this cow ran into the line of fire. This was sad. This was a very sad thing. There are some more leftovers. Very nice. Let's grab them. Also need to remove the Halloween decoration. It's still fall. It's still pumpkin season, but I think the season for the jack-o'-lanterns and the carved pumpkins is finally over. So it's time to put them away, store them in the basement of the tower, and put them out again next year when we celebrate Halloween again. Right, is there anything else I can store here? I can store all those birch saplings as well, the birch wood. Today is also the second day of teaching, or rather the second day of doing the Q&A session for the Introduction to Human-Computer Interaction lecture. This time students have not submitted any questions, so yeah, it's going to be exciting. We do have already a bet going. How many students will show up in person, how many students will show up online, and yeah, I'm excited to find out. My bet is 5 students will be there in person. I'm excited to find out whether there will be 5 students or more or less. We will see. Actually, by the time this episode goes live, I already know the answer, but by the time I'm recording this episode, I of course do not know the answer. So once again, we do have this strange situation of time. I need 2. I need 2 to breed the cow. So since the students have not submitted a question, I prepared some slides to have some kind of discussion. I like to try out the new poll system. We do have this self-developed presentation tool that just works great and no one complains about it. And we're all happy that we do have the system. So yeah, we do have the system, and now it has a poll feature, and I just like to give it a try as some kind of incentive to start a discussion. Just do a poll, see if students know the answer or not, and based on their answers, we can have some discussion about the subject of the 2 lectures they had to watch and work through during this week. So I hope this will be a success. I hope this will work out. And yeah, I do have to remind them or ask them if they want to be here or there in person, or if they just prefer online by now. Because then I could save this journey to the lecture hall and just do it online. That would be so much easier. It would be really great. Alright, we're here and I shot a cow somewhere here, so wheat. Hey you cow. You down there. Come up. We need to restock the population, so you get one and you get one. And now we do have a baby cow. Alright. So I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry that one of your friends got killed during the spooky Halloween event next to that volcano. I like this place. I think this place is really cool. It's here since my first journey to Iceland, where I wanted to discuss how Iceland felt. Of course, we haven't seen magma on Iceland, but I mean, there was still so much volcanic ash and gravel and so on. So I just wanted to replicate a little bit the Iceland experience. So I remember this, but it's really a long time ago, man. So many years have passed and the volcano is still there. So that's cool. That's very cool. The super long weekend was amazing. It was exactly what I needed. On Sunday and Monday, I basically did nothing. Well, I did some training. Sunday was the last day of my recovery week, so Monday was the first training week again, and since Monday was a free day and I could use the entire time just as I like, I decided to do a long run because I really wanted to do a long run. The weather was great for this. I had to wait that the rain stopped, but after the rain has stopped, there weren't many people outdoors, so it was absolutely silent outdoors. It was amazing to just run through the nature without running around other pedestrians and avoiding dogs and cyclists and whatnot. So what was really good was really long run. I ran for 19.5 kilometers. So this was the last long run before I finally hit the half marathon distance again. So my plan is for this Saturday to run the half marathon distance again. Of course, not in a super fast pace, just my normal long run pace. But it will be nice to know, okay, I did the half marathon distance again, so things are coming along nicely with the slow increase in the running distance. As I said, it's very important that you slowly increase distance, tempo, volume, everything, so that your body can adapt. Not that I am completely out of practice with running, but over the course of the summer I haven't done any true long runs. I think my longest runs were about 10 to 13 kilometers. So to get back into those longer runs, I of course wanted to take my time and be sure that I do not stress my body too much. So this was great. This was really a great run. Had lots of fun. Enjoyed this. And I do have some birch signs left, which is cool because I just want to see... I just like to see one thing. I was talking about this timer thing. Is it possible to... I think the timer mostly is somewhere around here. Let's put the timer here. And if I now use the sign... I mean, I could... Oh, this would be tricky. I think this is even impossible, is it? So I can... Can I paint something like this? No. No, this would be... it would be very, very wonky. Oh, I can't even paint a 3 like that. Okay, this is not the way how it works. But basically the idea would be to have something written here, but I think if I would just write a time, how would this look like? Well, this is way too small. Okay. Big numbers is a little bit of a problem, but I mean, I can have this thing here. Why is it already nighttime? What's going on with the time? Speaking of time, I am also surprised that I'm recording this episode of the coffee break right now. It's the usual day to record this episode of the coffee break. It's coffee break day, but with a long weekend, it feels like, hey, haven't I just recorded an episode yesterday? But no, they really have the days, the normal number of days have passed. It's just the fact that there was a free day on Monday, which was really great. As I said, I really managed to relax, aside from playing some games and doing some sports. I mostly just relaxed on my couch. I completed Detroit Become Human for the first time. I do have to play the game again, and I think the next time I might even have company. I think the next time I might, maybe the third time. I'm not quite sure. We have to look into the schedule. Maybe the next time I will play the game with a friend, because she's also interested in the game, and since it's an interactive movie, I think it's super cool to just play it together and enjoy it like a movie or so. And yeah, I definitely have to play it again. I was happy with the... Well, happy... I was mostly happy, let's put it that way, with the outcome. I was really sad that at the end of the playthrough, one of the really, really nice characters died, and there was basically nothing I could do. I'm quite sure. I mean, the game has so many options, so there is definitely something I can do. But what happens if I add the torches to the fans or in here? I mean, this is another thing. This is another problem. How to do the light situation. Let's try to improve the light situation a little bit. I mean, we do need light. But how to do light? How to do light in a good way? What happens if I just have light somewhere here at the fence? I think this might be not enough light. Will it be enough light? I don't know. Let's have light here. Light there. So yeah, I played it. I completed it for the first time, and it was really a great journey. It was really a lot of fun playing the game. The story is so fantastic because well, you do have so many choices. You can do so many different ways to play the game, and each way then influences and changes the story to a little bit. So sometimes if you do something, it might have a big effect later on during the playthrough, and you don't know what effect it has, but at some point something happens that might not happen if you had a different decision or so. So I really enjoy the fact that the game provides so many different endings and that choices matter. So yeah, I just have to play it again, and hopefully this time some of my favorite characters won't die. This is also a thing that your choices affect the fate of the other characters. So this was fun. So basically this is what I did, and yesterday on Tuesday I really felt relaxed and energized and like, okay, let's actually do some work. So I mean, it's not that I'm completely tired or so doing normal times, but I really felt how good this 3-day long weekend was and how relaxed I was afterwards. Yesterday I went for another run again. This time I did some intervals, so I decided to change the pace between the kilometers. So basically first kilometer was slow to warm myself up. Second kilometer I ran under 4 minutes. Next kilometer was slow. Then once again ran a kilometer under 4 minutes, and so on and so on. So I had, I think, 4 fast kilometers and 4 slow kilometers. So in total I ran for 8 kilometers or so. This was also a nice workout, a nice training. Was really a lot of fun doing that. Yeah, this brings us to today. So thanks to that long weekend, nothing really exciting happened except for, well, lots of recover and relaxation and so on. But it was good. It felt really good. It was really nice. It was nice to do running, to do so much sport again. And yeah. Then this week will be also a little bit, is this my, yeah, this is still touch. So I think I will just grab all this and store it somewhere. This week will be a little bit, well, not stressful, but packed, as on Friday, or rather Saturday morning, thanks to Anywhere on Earth, there is the conference call for papers for the conference where I just got rejected. So they do have 2 calls for papers. One is for a journal, which is more prestigious and where you can write 1 page more, and which overall is just, well, it's not the holy grail, but it's a very, very good target to submit some results to. And well, the reviewers thought, well, it's, I guess, not only the reviewers' fault, it's, I don't know whose fault it really is, but I mean, when there are just reviewers, 2 of 4 reviewers who are just having passing knowledge, and they can't really assess the quality of the paper, and then the final decision is made on their review, then this feels a little bit like they just rolled a dice. So this entire system is just flawed. And yeah, so I submitted to the journal, got rejected, and now I will submit to a different journal, to the journal where I do have my special issue, because hey, why should I submit to the conference when I can go to a journal? So yeah, you got your chance. I still wrote an email to the journal paper chairs just to let them know, hey guys, what you did was not great. Please reconsider your approach to reviews or so. Maybe I'm quite sure we'll just get a generic reply like, we still feel that the reviews were justified, so our our decision is solid and can't be changed and godlike. So there's no doubt. There's absolutely no doubt in our decision. I'm quite sure something like this will come back. But still, I just wanted to express my frustration about that review process. Anyways, on Friday or Saturday, in our case here in Germany, is the deadline for the conference call for papers. Those are just papers that are presented at the conference and are not published in a journal. I like to resubmit a paper to that journal. I submitted last year and I tried at a different conference and we got rejected, so we improved the paper, and now we will see if they finally accept our paper. This would be good. This would be very good when they finally accept the paper. We will see if what the reviewers say about that paper. PhD student working at my lab asked me to give him some feedback for his paper, so have to do that. One of my master students made progress with her master thesis, so she likes to receive some feedback on that. Maybe I have to do this next week when I'm busy with the paper. But I think the paper I like to resubmit is already in good state. I already did some work on it, so I'm quite confident that I can give my master students some feedback. Then, oh yes, this is an exciting thing, or well, a thing where and I just realized I totally forgot to send them an email. Oh no. Well, I guess I do have to send them an email right after finishing this recording, that I do not forget this. 2 bachelor students applied for a bachelor thesis, that I supervised this bachelor thesis, and the topic is pretty cool because it's about the influence of the virtual environment design, so the emotional environment design. So you can of course have some plants, flowers, bright light and so on to give it a more positive aspect, or you can just add fills, rust, dust, restrict add lots of boundaries so that you feel contained in the environment, that you feel restricted, and this then results in some negative emotions. Colleague and we developed some guidelines. We are currently in the process of evaluating those guidelines to, well, show, hey, our guidelines are working. They're good to be used as guidelines for designing virtual environments. And their goal, the bachelor students' goal now, is to test the effects of the virtual environment on physical activities or sport activities. So they are now challenged to find a suitable exercise students can do inside of virtual reality, and then we will expose them to different virtual environments and we will measure their performance doing this sport exercise. So I think this could be really a cool study, or rather 2 studies, because I do have 2 bachelor students at the same time volunteering to do this topic. So this is cool. So we can change just one parameter, one variable, and get 2 studies for the price of 1, basically. I mean, of course I have to supervise them, but since they are doing the exact same thing more or less, the supervision should be hopefully rather straightforward, and this is going to be cool. This is going to be very efficient. This is efficient science teaching, whatnot. And I just have to send them our paper with our guidelines, because they can't really prepare for their bachelor thesis when they do not have the guidelines. I wanted to do this and I totally forgot about that one. Okay, good that I discussed this with you, because now I remember that I do have to send them an email. And since it's already nighttime. We're at the end of this episode. I guess it's the perfect time to do so. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you will be joining me on Sunday when I can reveal how many students were present in the lecture hall, and when I can hopefully say, hey, I finally ran half marathon distance again. So with that, we are at the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will be joining me next time. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!